Hey guys, Kev here, and I got some stuff to unbox. So I got a few packages. I'm just gonna go through them. You might see multiple videos, different unboxings. We'll see how it ends up going. But I got my blood orange tangerine spindrift. That might be the best flavor. It is. I really do like the new mango black tea one too, but I got my Northwoods Leatherworks slip and my Jack Wolf knives. Feel Good Jack here. And this package is from Rocky Top Customs, and I believe this is my mash. So I sent him a mash to mod, and this is a V1. It was one of the two. I had one of each version, and I thought it'd be cool to get a murdered out one to see what that would be like. So he was working on that for me, and this is what he came up with. So here we go. This is the blacked out, murdered out mash V1. Look at that. So I had a black, I think it was the black or blacksmith, I can't remember, lynch clip, and then I think it was just a bead blast and satin, and then he coated everything. I'm not positive. I don't think this was a black wash blade because it looks a little different. Like, this is their black wash. So I think he did the, pretty sure he did the coating on this. Then obviously you put an edge on it. Yeah, he must have. You can see the steel markings gone. Yeah, then we have the lynch clip on there. Sweet. Got a little bit of stick, but it might just be oil. Let's see if I can clean that up. Might end up taking this apart because it looks like the logo is a little crooked, which might have been how it was, honestly. I'm trying to remember. Some of them just happen to be like that sometimes. The action on this is silly. The V1s had more of a drop shut action. I think because the tip was heavier. You didn't have that hollow all the way out to the tip like you do on the V2. Yeah, it's got a little bit of stick. I guess he did. No, I guess he didn't coat that, so I don't know. Let me see if this is loose or if I got a. Oops. This pivot screw is a little chewed up. I could swap it out probably, but I don't know if I care. So just get in here. Probably just see what's going on, and maybe. I don't know if that screw needs to come out, honestly, but it is out now. Ugh, there we go. I did ask him, I remember I asked him to coat this liner and see if he could make it a little thicker, the coating, so that it would get rid of the kind of zing sound that I was getting. So it looks like he did that, which is really cool. I think this side was the one. There we go. Let me just clean this lock bar and see if that's what's going on here. Looks like he covered up part of the detent track there. I don't know how that process works as a modder. It's got to be an interesting process. So let's see. And then let me work on this. Let me see if it looks like it'll go in, but I bet you when you tighten the pivot, it probably shifts, which is probably what happened when he put it together. Okay. Oh, shit. Pulled out a little bit there. That's what she said. That's fine. All right. And then this guy. Clean that up. Luckily, I have hardware for this knife, so it's not a big deal. If I wanted to swap it out, I could. But I would like to hang on to that in case of issues down the line for other people. Most of my knives are rejects, so this knife probably had some kind of issue I can't remember before I ever sent it to him. Centering or, you know, something. It's usually how I do it. Alright, so yeah, you see how this guy wants to turn that way for some reason. Open it. Hear my kid just talking to herself. See if it shifts. No, stayed in place. Might have went a little too tight. There we go. Now when I loosen it, watch. I wonder. Still good. Now let's get this stick again. Oh, now it's gone. Detent feels lighter now. Super weird. It's like all over the place. It was stiff for a second. So weird. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, there's no play. And the action's pretty good. So here's what I'm going to do. Put a mark like that. We're going to glue this sucker. I'm going to go light because I'm a little worried about this pivot screw. So yeah. Yeah. Some people were asking me about doing a disassembly of the mash, and well, I just did it, so that worked out. The V1 and the V2 would be the same process disassembly wise. You're just gonna have a different, stop pin, which you're not gonna notice that. All right, let's see here. Line that up. Oh, see, now the detent's crispy again. And the action's perfect. So I'm just going to let this sit. I have this crazy itch on my foot right now. I want to just scratch the shit out of it. God damn. All right. So this is the one I slipped out of. That one's fine. Tighten that. Tighten that. That guy's a little loose. Tighten that. Centering. The spine is centered very well. Tip is damn near dead centered. This is one of the reasons I wanted to adjust the spine on the on the V2, you'll see it's got that hollow grind all the way through. They changed the plunge grind. The plunge grind comes up to right here. You see that? See that line right there? Right to that corner. This one, that line goes out to there. And this thickens out. It's hollow back here, and then it thickens up here. So you get a very meaty tip. On this one, you get a very thin tip. See that? So the reason we did that was, well, we wanted the hollow grind, but I wanted this to be centered from the tip straight back, as opposed to where this one, it can be like up here, it looks like it's off, or the tip looks like it's off. It can be a little frustrating. Where this will be centered straight through the back, if that makes sense. And then we also adjusted the location of the detent ball slightly. We the tolerances on this liner are a little less, so that it fits tighter. And that was to remove some of that zing sound you'd get on the V1. We added a little concave right here where the stop pin hits, where it hits the stop pin. Right there, there's a little concave in the blade, so it sits a little bit in there, where this one doesn't have that. You can see the mark right here from the stop pin where it hits. That's pretty much it, I think, for changes. Very similar, you know, both are great. It's just some minor changes like that we like to do. CQI. Yeah, this detent is interesting. Like, I got that stick again. Like, comes and goes. Nothing. Stick. Very, very strange. Let me see if we can get, if there's any oil or anything in here. I wonder if that's what it is, because it's usually what it is if it's intermittent like that. I don't know. Well, now it's gone, and then I'll flick it right-handed, and then, nope. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but I think we got it dialed in. And it's like we got rid of whatever that was. Yeah. Action's money now. And that's centered. Blade centered. And I'm liking it. Yeah. I like the all black. One of the reasons I wanted to have this done was so that I could see what it looked like. So we could decide if we wanted to do an all black version. So you guys let me know. Would you like to see an all black wash version? I'd be more inclined to a black wash like this versus a PVD, just, you know, no stone washing. I feel like it looks more like paint that way, but we could do the handle just black PVD like we did on the Tux version, and then do a black wash blade. You know, we have options there, but yeah, this came out great. I think Parker did a great job. If you guys haven't checked out Rocky Top Customs, it did take a while, I'll admit. It took, I can't remember how long it took now. I sent these, I think, in January, maybe early February. And now it's, you know, the middle of May. So just know with modding, you're going to wait, you know. So always, you know, you can ask for a timeline up front, and if they can give it to you, they will. But, you know, you're going to wait with modding because it, you know, Usually they have a lot of people, and you know, it's just how it goes. But this is sweet. So thank you, Parker. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, I love the worn edges. The worn edges look really cool on this. I'm sure it's sharp as shit too. I didn't think of that. Oh yeah, shit, that's sharp. Yeah. All right, let me know what you guys think. I appreciate it. This will serve as my mesh disassembly video. I didn't realize that until halfway through, but hey, that's how things go sometimes. So, love you guys. Hope you have a great day, and I will catch you later.